very good evening to you. This is the time for the news in English on PACIS TV, #1 African Catholic television. My name is Benjamin Kwizera, and these are the top stories. A new milestone has been reached in advancement of digital skills and innovation in Rwanda as INM Bank Rwanda and the African Institute of Mathematical Sciences AIMS Rwanda formalized a strategic partnership. Rwanda's mining sector is showing a strong signs of recovery and renewed dynamism, marking a significant turnaround in early 2026. Rwanda's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Ambassador Olivier Nduhungirehe, emphasized that the future international cooperation increasingly lies in partnerships based on equality among countries of the global south. In international news, Iran has denied a claim by Vice President J.D. Vance that it will allow nuclear inspections back into the country. Welcome to our news in detail. This is a news brought to you in partnership with the Credo Hotel, located in Huye District, Southern Province of Rwanda. A new milestone has been reached in advancement of digital skills and innovation in Rwanda as INM Bank Rwanda and African Institute for Mathematical Sciences IMAS Rwanda formalized a strategic partnership through the signing of Memorandum of Understanding. News in detail. A new milestone has been reached in advancement in Rwanda as INM Bank Rwanda and African Institute of Mathematical Science AIMS Rwanda formalized a strategic partnership through the signing of Memorandum of Understanding. This agreement marks a significant step toward strengthening the country's knowledge-based economy by fostering innovation, applied research, and youth employability. The collaboration between the two institutions is designed to address the growing demand for advanced digital competencies in Rwanda's rapidly evolving economic landscape. It focuses on key areas of the fourth industrial revolution, including artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, cybersecurity, and financial modeling. These domains are increasingly critical not only for financial sector but also for broader digital transformation agenda for the country. Through this partnership, INM Bank Rwanda and AIMS Rwanda aim to leverage their respective strengths to develop high-impact training programs tailored to needs of job market. Speaking at the signing ceremony, the managing director of INM Bank Rwanda, Benjamin Mutimura, highlighted the importance of investing in human capital as a cornerstone of sustainable development. He emphasized that the bank is committed to playing an active role in preparing young professionals for the demands of digital economy. According to him, this partnership is not only about skills development but also about empowering youth to actively contribute to the country's economic growth. Officials from AIMS Rwanda expressed their confidence that the collaboration will significantly enhance the capacity of young people to develop innovative solutions to societal problems. By combining rigorous mathematical training with exposure to real-world applications, students will be better prepared to contribute meaningfully to Rwanda's development goals. Beyond technical training, the agreement also underscores a shared commitment to inclusive growth and sustainable development. Both institutions have pledged to promote equal opportunities, ensuring that young people from diverse backgrounds can access these programs. That partnership further aligns with environmental, social, and governance ESG principles, reflecting a broader vision of responsible and ethical development. Rwanda's mining sector is showing strong signs of recovery and renewed dynamism, marking a significant turnaround in early 2026. During the first quarter of the year, mining and quarrying activities recorded an impressive growth of 20%. News in detail. Rwanda's mining sector is showing strong signs of recovery and renewed dynamism,
marking a significant turnaround in early 2026. During first quarter of the year, mining and quarrying activities recorded an impressive growth of 20%, a sharp contrast to the 1% contractions observed during the same period in 2025. This remarkable performance underscores the sector's resilience and its growing importance in the country's economic transformation. The rebound is largely attributed to rising global demand for strategic minerals, which play a critical role in modern industries. These minerals is essential components in the production of renewable energy technologies, semiconductors, and batteries for electric vehicles sectors that are expanding rapidly worldwide. As countries accelerate the transition toward greener energy and digital economies, the demand for minerals such as lithium, tungsten, coltan, tin, and gold has surged, creating new opportunities for resources-rich nations like Rwanda. According to Rwanda Mines, Petroleum and Gas Board, favorable international market conditions have significantly boosted the sector's performance. The steady increase in global commodity prices has not only enhanced export revenues but also incentivized mining companies to expand their production capacity. As a result, Rwanda's mineral exports have nearly doubled compared to the first quarter of the previous year, reflecting both higher output and a stronger market price. Industry stakeholders highlight that this growth has had a positive ripple effect across the sector. Increased revenues have enabled mining operators to invest in modern equipment, improve infrastructure, and create more employment opportunities. These developments are particularly important in rural areas where mining activities contribute significantly to local livelihoods and economic inclusions. Among the standout performers in tungsten, which has recorded particularly strong growth, Trinity Metals, one of the key players in Rwanda's mining industry, recently announced that production from Nyakamingo mine now accounts for nearly 20% of United States monthly tungsten consumption. This achievement not only demonstrates Rwanda's growing relevance in global supply chains, but also highlights the country's capacity to compete on the international stage. As Rwanda continues to strengthen its presence in global mineral markets, the sector's resurgence signals a promising future. By leveraging its natural resources in a sustainable and value-driven manner, the country is laying the foundation for more resilient and diversified economy in the years to come.
Rwanda's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Ambassador Olivier Patrick Nduhungirehe, emphasized that the future of international cooperation increasingly lies in partnerships based on equality among countries of the global South. News in details.
Rwanda's capital city, Kigali, is hosting the first convention on South-South and Triangular Cooperation, a high-level gathering that brings together government officials, development partners, and several United Nations agencies around a shared objective, strengthening collaboration among developing countries. Speaking at the opening session, Rwanda's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Ambassador Olivier Nduhungirehe, emphasized that the future of international cooperation increasingly lies in partnerships based on equality among countries of Global South. He noted that traditional models of development assistance are evolving and that cooperation must now be guided by mutual respect, shared experiences, and collective solutions. According to the minister, the global development landscape is undergoing a profound transformation. This shift is characterized by a gradual reduction in certain forms of external aid, alongside the growing emergence of locally driven solutions within developing countries. He stressed that the valuable experiences gained in areas such as governance, public service delivery, and digital transformation can be effectively shared and adapted to suit different national contexts. Participants at the convention highlighted that South-South cooperation provides an important platform for countries facing similar challenges to exchange knowledge, expertise, and innovative practices. In turn, Triangular Cooperation expands this framework by involving traditional partners and international organizations, thereby mobilizing additional resources and supporting the effective implementation of development initiatives. The resident representative of United Nations Development Programme UNDP in Rwanda, Fatima Laveta Sesai, underscored that the true effectiveness of such cooperation. She pointed to several Rwandan homegrown initiatives that are already inspiring other nations, including Umuganda Community Service, Imihigo Performance Contracts, digital public services, and the use of drones of the delivery of medical supplies. Through this landmark event, Rwanda reaffirms its commitment to promoting a model of cooperation grounded in knowledge sharing, innovation, and solidarity among countries of Global South. The convention also positions Kigali as a hub for dialogue and collaboration, reinforcing the country's growing role in shaping new approaches to international development cooperation.
From Kigali straight to Kibeho, the shrine of Our Lady of Kibeho continues to stand as a major center for pilgrimage, drawing thousands of faithful from across Rwanda and from different parts of the world. Pilgrims come with a deep spiritual longing, seeking to entrust their personal intentions to the Virgin Mary, to renew their faith and to experience a profound encounter with God. Over the years, Kibeho has become not only a place for devotion, but also a sanctuary of hope, healing, and inner transformation. News in detail.
The shrine of Our Lady of Kibeho continues to welcome large numbers of pilgrims from across Rwanda and beyond who come to entrust their intentions to Virgin Mary and to deepen their spiritual lives. Among them is Uwimbabazi Monique, an educator at Groupe Scolaire Gisakura, located in the parish of Simbi in the Diocese of Butare, a former student of the Mother of the World School, closely linked to the history of Marian apparitions in Kibeho. She explains her monthly pilgrimage to Kibeho has become a true source of strength and inspiration in her educational mission among young people. For her, Fashimana Jean-Claude, a young man originally from Burera district and currently working in the Diocese of Butare, this first visit to Kibeho was a deeply moving experience. He says it helped him to discover the importance of constant prayer and personal transformation, enabling him to better serve others. In his message to the pilgrims, Father Jean Bosco Niseimana, Vice Rector for Spiritual Affairs at Shrine of Our Lady Kibeho, encouraged the faithful to receive with gratitude the gifts God has bestowed upon them and to avoid jealousy and comparisons that can lead them away from inner peace. The shrine's spiritual leader also emphasized the importance of ongoing conversion, sincere confession, and the pursuit of divine forgiveness. He urged the faithful to cultivate mercy toward others, following the example of God, who is rich in compassion, and to refrain from judging others hastily. For many pilgrims, Kibeho remains a privileged place of prayer, reflection, and spiritual renewal, where each person is invited to deepen their relationship with God and with one another.
After a short commercial break, we are coming back with the international news tonight.
From 11 June to 19 July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Catch all 104 matches on dedicated channels, live on SuperSport.
Available with DSTV English Plus. Subscribe now to your package and enjoy all channels for 30 days. Get a Canal Plus HD decoder for only 5,000 francs.
Bakerarugendo namwe bashyitsi mugenda mu karere ka Muhanga no mu tundi turere two mu ntara y'Amajyepfo n'intara y'Iburengerazuba, namwe mwese mukeneye serivisi za hoteli, ni muze nimugera mu mujyi wa Muhanga mukomeze gato. Nimugera i Kabgayi murahasanga hoteli yiteguye kubakirana urugwiro. Iyo nta yindi ni Hotel Saint-Andre Kabgayi. Hotel Saint-Andre Kabgayi tugufitiye serivisi zitandukanye za bar na restaurant kandi zitanga ubuhanga n'icyubahiro ku mukiriya utugana. Tubafitiye kandi imikino itandukanye ifasha abatugana kuruhuka nka pisine wogeramo ukaruhuka mu mutwe, imyicungo igezweho abana bidagaduriramo bagataha banezerewe, tenisi na table game bakunze kwita biyari, igisoro ndetse na volley yo ku mucanga bakunze kwita beach volley mukunda muri benshi nayo ntitwayibagiwe. Ikindi nuko muri hoteli Setandre Kabwa twakira inama zitandukanye kuko tubafitiye ibyumba byiza by'inama utasanga ahandi, byaba bito ndetse n'ibishobora kwakira abantu benshi, ariko by'akarusho tukaba tubafasha no gukora inama mukoresheje ikoranabuhanga mu gihe mutari kumwe mu cyumba. Kubifuza serivisi za catering hoteli Setandre Kabgayi, amafunguro n'ibinyobwa tubibagerezaho ku gihe. Tubafitiye ibyumba byiza byagutse biri mu byiciro bitandukanye, harimo n'ibyo bakunze kwita suite mu ndimi z'amahanga, ndetse byose ukaba ubibona ku giciro cyiza. Muri make ugeze muri hoteli Setandre Kabgayi ahora yifuza kugaruka kubera uburyo yakiranywe ubwuzu n'icyubahiro tutasanga ahandi, kuko serivisi tuzitanga kinyamwuga kandi zishingiye ku ndangagaciro za kizizi. Ku bindi bisobanuro waduhamagara kuri telefone ziri kuri ekara yawe cyangwa ukatwandikira unyuze ku mbuga nkoranyambaga zacu zitandukanye. Hoteli Setandre Kabgayi, imfura mu mahoteli mu gutanga serivisi nziza inoze kandi ku gihe.
Nyuma rero ugiye kutubwira impamvu zatumye uhitamo kuza gusaba akazi hano?
Bwa mbere nza gusaba akazi hano nari nabitekerejeho, mbabarire. Murakoze. Mu by'ukuri numvaga mfite ubushobozi ndetse n'ubushake.
So kutiteguye bihagije, ni ukutaryama neza. Rwanda Farm, le paradis du matelas.
Yemwe yashuri bose bashaka ni College Fondation Sina Gerard.
Mama we,
iri ni ishuri ribumbata icyerekezo cy'u Rwanda twifuza, kuko ritanga uburezi buhamye mu mashuri y'incuke, abanza, icyiciro rusange ndetse n'amashami y'imyuga n'ubumenyingiro mu buhinzi, ubworozi, food processing, ubwubatsi, ubukanishi bw'ibinyabiziga, fashion design, gutunganya imisatsi, ububaji n'ubusuderi. Hari n'amasomo y'igihe gito short courses mu mashami yavuzwe haruguru, aherekezwa na practice zihagije kuko abanyeshuri bigira mu nganda za Sina Gerard. Sina Gerard International Football Academy yigisha abana guhera ku myaka 6 gucunga ruhago sawa sawa, atletism, imbyino nyarwanda no kwiga amategeko y'umuhanda no gutwara ibinyabiziga nabyo biri mu nyongera y'amasomo. Abana biga amashuri y'incuke n'abanza basoza ibyo byiciro bose bazi gutwara igare. Umwana wa segonderi we atahana uruhusa rwo gutwara ibinyabiziga. Witinda kwandikisha umwana ku ishuri kuri Nyirangarama cyangwa ku mashami ya Sina Gerard Entreprise Urwibutso hose mu gihugu. Ku bindi bisobanuro hamagara 0788535123 cyangwa 0788355999.
College Fondation Sina Gerard.
Twubaka ubukungu bushingiye ku bumenyi.
I wish I could leave my skin behind.
Icy'ingenzi ntabwo ari ukugira diplome ya kaminuza. Uyu munsi birahagije kuganira n'umuntu byonyine ukamenya ko yize muri kaminuza ibonetse yose, cyangwa se ko yize muri kaminuza Gatolika y'u Rwanda, Catholic University of Rwanda, by'umwihariko mu ishami ryayo rya Kigali. Ubu abazi guhitamo neza batangiye kwiyandikisha muri Catholic University of Rwanda Kigali campus ikorera Nyamirambo. Abashaka kwiga mu mashami y'uburezi kwiyandikisha mu gihembwe kizatangira mu kwezi kwa gatatu, March intake, byaratangiye muri Post Graduate Diploma in Education PGDE. Ababiga muri weekend. Hatangwa kandi amasomo muri Department of Education in Sciences mu mashami ya Economics and Computer Science, Mathematics and Computer Science, Mathematics and Geography na Mathematics and Economics. Hari kandi Department of Education in Arts and Social Sciences mu mashami ya English and Kinyarwanda, English and French, French and Kinyarwanda, English and Kiswahili, Economics and Entrepreneurship, English and History, Economics and History na Economics and Geography. Uhitamo kwiga ku manywa cyangwa se mu biruhuko. Twakira kandi abanyeshuri bafite A1 muri education bakeneye gukomeza amasomo yabo ku rwego rwa A0. Iyandikisha unyuze kuri wa@cur.ac.rw. Wanahamagara cyangwa ukandika ubutumwa kuri 07 83 18 86 26 cyangwa 07 33 21 46 78 cyangwa none 07 88 52 41 98. Wanandika email kuri curkigalicampus@gmail.com.
The only way to being found is getting lost.
umubyeyi nyina wa Jambo yaratugendereye Kibeho n'umugisha w'ijuru.
Yabonekeye abakobwa batatu, Alphonsine Mumureke,
Natalia Mukamazimaka na Marie Clara Mukangango.
Abaho ubutumwa bugenewe isi yose.
Turahirwa kubona umubyeyi w'ijuru, nyina wa Jambo no kwiyumvira icyo yavuze.
Imyaka 25 irashize hatangajwe ku mugaragaro icyemezo cy'umushumba wa diocese ya Gikongoro gikemura burundu iby'amabonekerwa y'Ikibeho.
Hari ku itariki ya 29 Kamena mu mwaka w'ibihumbi 2001.
Murararitswe Kibeho ku nguru ya Bikira Mariya ku wa mbere tariki ya 29 Kamena umwaka wa 2026 mu munsi mukuru w'isabukuru y'imyaka 25 yitangazwa ry'icyemezo cya Kiliziya gikemura burundu iby'amabonekerwa y'Ikibeho.
Umunsi mukuru uzabanzizwa n'igitaramo cy'abaririmbyi kizabimburirwa n'igitambo cya misa ku cyumweru tariki ya 28 z'ukwezi kwa gatandatu umwaka wa 2026 guhera saa 10.
Nimuze dutaramire nyina wa Jambo, dusangire ibyishimo by'icyemezo cya Kiliziya ko nyina wa Jambo yaje iwacu Ikibeho. Azarababwira ati musenge muhinduke, azarababwira ati nyina wa Jambo.
Banyarwanda, rya shuri rikuru ry'abafurere b'abayozefite rikomeje kuba ubukombe mu gushyira ku isoko ry'umurimo abize ubumenyi ngiro bufite ireme.
Iryo nta rindi ni St Joseph Integrated Technical College ryongeye gufungura amarembo ku bashaka kuryigamo.
Banyeshuri, amahitamo ni ayanyu. Kugeza ubu abanyeshuri bari kwiyandikisha muri Bachelor of Technology, muri Information Technology cyangwa Construction Technology.
Kwiyandikisha byaratangiye kandi bigeze kuri, dore ko amasomo azatangira ku ya 29 Kamena muri uyu mwaka.
Uwiyandikisha yitwaza inyemezabwishyu y'amafaranga 44 by'amafaranga y'u Rwanda, fotokopi y'indangamuntu, diplome iriho umukono wa noteri na transcript z'imyaka 3 kubaje kwiga muri BTech.
St Joseph Integrated Technical College iherereye i Nyamirambo mu mujyi wa Kigali imbere y'urukiko rw'ubucuruzi. Ku bindi bisobanuro wahamagara nimero iri kuri ekara yawe.
St Joseph Integrated Technical College, igisubizo mu bwubatsi n'ikoranabuhanga birambye.
Welcome to our international news tonight. Iran has denied a claim by Vice President J.D. Vance that it will allow nuclear inspectors back into the country after the first round of talks between Washington and Tehran to reach a final deal to end the war. News in details.
Iran has denied a claim by Vice President J.D. Vance that it will allow nuclear inspectors back to the country after the first round of talks between Washington and Tehran to reach a final deal to end the war. Following negotiations in Switzerland, Vance said discussions with International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA) could be happening as soon as possible. But Iran's foreign ministry told state media that Tehran had made no new commitment on nuclear inspections. Iran and the US continued to share conflicting statements on the nuclear issue on Tuesday. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Ismail Bakay said it had no plans to allow inspectors to access nuclear sites bombed by the US and Israel last year. US President Donald Trump said that despite Iran's protestations and false statements to the contrary, it had fully and completely agreed to inspections. Meanwhile, the US has temporarily waived the sanctions, allowing Iran to sell oil in the US dollars for the first time in a decade. In a joint statement released on Monday, mediators Qatar and Pakistan said that after the first round of talks in the Swiss resort of Barkington, the US and Iran had agreed to a roadmap towards reaching a final deal within 60 days. Vance described the talks as having laid a very good foundation. The U.S. Vice President said the teams had discussed the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz and the deconfliction of regional ceasefire. The 60-day sanctions waiver issued by U.S. Treasury on Monday dismantles central pillars of Washington's long-running embargo, which has historically choked off Tehran's economy.
From Middle East to Vatican, during his address to faithful, His Holiness Pope Leo XIV urged believers to turn to Jesus in moments of despair, exclusion, and suffering. He emphasized that faith in Christ remains a powerful source of healing and transformation, especially for those who feel forgotten or marginalized by society. News in detail.
Pope Leo XIV has concluded a demanding and impactful weekend marked by strong spiritual messages and global humanitarian appeals. His engagements highlighted a consistent call for faith, compassion, and the protection of human dignity in today's challenging world. During his address to the faithful, Pope Leo XIV urged believers to turn to Jesus in moments of despair, exclusion, and suffering. He emphasized that faith in Christ remains a powerful source of healing and transformation, especially for those who feel forgotten or marginalized by society. The Holy Father also addressed national leaders, calling for urgent and concrete actions to support refugees across the globe. He stressed the need for solidarity and responsibility, reminding world leaders that protecting the dignity of displaced people is a shared moral obligation. As part of his humanitarian outreach, Pope Leo XIV visited the Rome headquarters of the World Food Programme. During the visit, he strongly advocated for intensified global efforts to combat hunger, warning that millions continue to suffer from food insecurity despite the world's capacity to respond. In a separate message, the Pope delivered firm remarks directed at the medical community. He spoke out against doctors and healthcare professionals who fail in their duty to defend and preserve life, underscoring that medical vocation must always be guided by ethical responsibility and respect for human dignity. The observers say Pope's action reflects a broader commitment to promoting faith, charity, and defense of life. His message comes at a time when the world faces growing challenges, including conflict, displacement, and rising inequality. Through his words and actions, Pope Leo XIV continues to position himself as a strong moral voice on the global stage, calling on both individuals and leaders to embrace compassion, justice, and hope.
And that story brings us to an end of our news edition tonight. But before we close, let's go back to the top stories. A new milestone has been reached in the advancement of digital skills and innovation in Rwanda as I&M Bank Rwanda and the African Institute for Mathematical Sciences, AIMS, Rwanda formalized a strategic partnership. Rwanda's mining sector is showing a strong signs of recovery and renewed dynamism, marking a significant turnaround in early 2026. Rwanda's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Ambassador Olivier Jean-Patrick Nduhungirehe, emphasized that the future of international cooperation increasingly lies in the partnerships based on equality among countries of Global South. In international news, Iran has denied a claim by Vice President J.D. Vance that it will allow nuclear inspectors back into the country. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. This is PACIS TV English News. My name is Benjamin Kwizera and I wish you a very fantastic night.